Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Eva. This is Eva the Vegan, where I share all things simple and sustainable living from the perspective of an environmental science student, ethical vegan and activist. Today's video is going to be all about my zero waste sustainable hobbies. So these aren't hobbies that were born out of sustainability. They're interests and hobbies that I've always had. It's just kind of how I go about keeping these hobbies in a more sustainable way. What my hobbies look like as someone who tries to live sustainably. So starting with the first one, which is sewing. Yeah, I've always had hand-me-down sewing machines. Then I eventually got my own sewing machine, and my sewing machine was a Christmas gift from my partner. It is vintage, it is beautiful, and I took her to a local shop to be serviced, and during the service they found there were some things wrong with it, which was expected because it wasn't working very well. So it cost about £90 for all the repairs and the new motor, and the machine new from eBay secondhand cost £30. So £120 for a sewing machine that works perfect is far cheaper than buying a new one as well, so I'm very happy with that. My sewing box is also vintage and was also a gift from my partner. I love this box. I also have a really cute little hand crocheted hedgehog pin cushion. All of my threads are from a local charity shop or from my grandma. All of my materials are either our old clothes, old childhood bedding, my dad's old shirts, or fabrics that I've got from either my grandma again that she wasn't ever going to use, or from the off-cut pile in fabric shops, or from secondhand shops as well. I rarely spend any money on fabric at all. So I also thought it would be quite cool to show you some examples of things I've made with my sewing machine. So the first thing I want to show you is this top. This is actually made from my old childhood bedding, and I like wearing it when I have my phone stock. I love having things that kind of match. It's quite cute. Some of the other things I make myself are like makeup remover, wipes, cleaning cloths. So this is from an old cotton jumper. This is another one, a larger one from an old cotton jumper. Reusable tea bags, produce bags. This is actually from an old Lucy and Yak bag, and also sandwich bags. So the next hobby I would like to talk about is yoga. So mine is from a company called Eco Yoga. It's made from natural rubber and jute, and it is actually a factory second as well. And my partner also has a yoga mat from them, which is also a factory second. Same materials. His is extra long because he's quite tall, so his is 7 foot and mine is 6 foot, I think. In terms of my yoga clothing, most of my sportswear is either hand-me-down or secondhand. I do have one top which I did buy, and that is from BAM. My partner has quite a lot of gym wear from BAM, and they are really good. They've held up really well. He's had some pieces for 3 years now and they are wonderful. So I'll also leave a link to BAM down below because I really do recommend them. In terms of cleaning my yoga mat, I use the cleaning cloths I previously mentioned and a homemade cleaning spray for my yoga mat. The cleaning spray is made of half apple cider vinegar, which I ferment myself under my kitchen counter from apple scraps, and half water. So the next hobby I wanted to talk about is reading. If any of you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or know me personally, you know that I am a bit of a bookworm and I love reading. So I have a couple of options. I do have an ebook, I do have a Kindle. Of course, that's Amazon. I've had my Kindle for 7-8 years now. You don't need to use Amazon to get ebooks. You can download them as PDFs and just load them onto your Kindle by plugging into your computer, or you can use something like BorrowBox. It's basically an online platform where you can borrow ebooks and audiobooks, and usually your membership is the same as your local library membership. BorrowBox works with my local library so that I can borrow ebooks and audiobooks from the library. I love using BorrowBox and my library, and I also love shopping. I love secondhand bookshops. You obviously need something to keep all of your beautiful books on. We have 2 bookshelves and both of them are secondhand. They're both from a Facebook Marketplace. One is antique, the other one is like IKEA. It's quite unstable. I love our bookshelves. And then the final hobby I wanted to talk to you about is gardening. I'm not a great gardener and I don't have a garden. I have a balcony, but I call it my balcony garden, and I do like to grow some things, and I do like my plants. So with my planters and pots, my planters are actually old Waitrose trays. I've also used those plastic bags you can buy in supermarkets, the reusable ones. Most of my pots are either hand-me-down or second-hand. In terms of my soil, I wanted to be really careful to make sure that I got good soil that was peat-free and local and organic. I actually ordered it from my fruit and veg people. They were selling it last spring. I also do some micro composting in my planters. I sometimes put some food scraps and garden waste and all that kind of stuff in the soil. I bury it and kind of let that, and then I also fertilize it with, you know, wastewater and water, like banana tea, stuff like that. And yeah, so all of my seeds I like to be organic, and I also like to plant some wildflowers and just things to help our pollinators as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any content you want to see from me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.